concept, right? People like being talked to and like talking with people.
God forbid.
Enough about advice. Let's go and check out this next match, shall we?
What do we got?
Oh, this is going to be a lot of fun. FX's own Dakpo versus Phi. Now, Phi had a really close set against another FX member, Cephalon.
Yep, he did.
That came down to the wire, and Phi was able to bring it back by doing just Meta Knight things. I'll call it just Meta Knight things.
Yeah.
You know? But of course, Dakpo has just ZSS things. Both of them have a lot whenever they get one of those up airs started.
Yeah.
And I think for Phi, we're going to be looking for a lot of dash attacks actually in neutral because they pop up the opponent just well enough to the point where you can follow up pretty nicely with those up airs.
You're definitely right about that, and it does do a good job of following up with them. However, a lot of Meta Knight stuff can be negated by just simply DIing away and reacting correctly. Now, you see here, those moments whenever you get the dash attack, it's a hard read in neutral because then the follow-ups are coming, and from there you see the stack it ups into up airs into up Bs, right? But, you know, also there's other tricks that you can use that, for instance, will force a hard knockdown. You can use things like down tilt for down tilt locks. So, for instance, say you catch him, pop him up, and you catch him with that first hit of the back air. It's very important you hit the first hit of the back air. Then you fast fall immediately down, and while they're staggered, if they don't attack, you can go in with those jab locks or the down tilt locks. So there's a lot of cool stuff that you can do to rack on percentage with this character. At this point, you have a pretty strong follow-up game. You've built up percentage. You just need to make that hard read into up B.
Well, the read into the up B is going to come from Dakpo first. He may have whiffed on the first one, not being able to fully execute it, but
oh no, he dropped it. So he messed up the timing from that last hit of up air, which is supposed to link into up B. There's not, as soon as you're getting into it, it's entirely up to the Meta Knight to drop it. That's his entire combo. But you can link that pretty consistently.
And Dakpo has been able to get out of that sequence twice now from Phi. He's certainly feeling a bit frustrated, and that might lead him to overcommit, which could be exactly what Dakpo is looking for. Because if you overextend against ZSS, you're going to be punished, and it's going to hurt.
Yeah, I mean, granted from those ranges, like, oh no, that was really close, but it doesn't get the tether, but uses the uppie instead. It's such a strange thing with ZSS to understand how much she likes to dash in. See, a lot of ZSSs love going infantry for the dash attacks. And it does start off for the combo opportunities that you follow up, and you're waiting for them to kind of bait. You're baiting them to see if they're going to air dodge or not, or whether or not they're going to go for it. And this is another problem, which is why you see ZSSs use so much of the dash attack. Is because the grab comes out, it's very long, but it's also very punishable.
Phi desperately trying to figure out some kind of way to shed this first stock from Dakpo. He's looking pretty clean so far. He gets that paralyzed, which is going to allow him to set up for that dash attack that you mentioned before. Yeah. The up air won't be strong enough to get the KO quite yet, and Phi is still losing the battle in regards to stage control.
There's no arguing that ZSS is a phenomenal character and really strong with these punishes like that. With that up B that takes him up off the top, you won't be able to DI that. As soon as you get caught, you're in the coffin.
We talked about overextensions. We talked about it, and that's one of the major problems that I think a lot of Meta Knight players have is whenever the percent gets to a certain point and those dash attacks don't really help you set up for some of those up airs, and you don't have that bread and butter KO option anymore, you really start flexing a bit too much. And that's what we saw from Phi. He went a little bit desperate for that dimensional cape, and Dakpo being a Brawl native, he knows how to deal with Meta Knight, and he had the patience, the presence of mind to just hold shield, wait for the opportunity to come to him, and finish the game perfectly.
Now, you guys see a lot of Luigi, you guys see a lot more of Mario, but you guys don't see a ton of Ike. So a couple things to keep in mind when it comes to this character. He does have burst movement. He can have the ability to use quick draw. However, he has to land cancel it for the ability to act out of it rather quickly. A lot of conversions from Ike are going to come from down throw and up throw. Primarily, you're going to be seeing down throw fairs, nairs, and bears are usually the confirm that people are looking for. Down tilt is also used as a great tool to pop them up. It's just a bit risky. A lot of times you won't see Ikes go for forward smashes. Up smash is sometimes the option that you're going to be seeing whenever you're trying to cover the ledge. So keep an eye out for all those tools, but I think we've seen a pretty solid match so far that's been showing why Phi has mastery of this character. I feel like this is the character that benefits the most from the mechanics of Smash 4 in a lot of ways.
Well, Phi is already off to a really good lead, but Dakpo, his follow-ups off of grabs can be really scary, but not as scary as that F tilt from Ike. It comes out so fast and packs quite the punch, and that was perfect from Phi. that tornado may have grant you a lot of height when it comes to recovery, but you're a sitting duck there. I think the way Kirby Kid put it was you have enough time to go ahead and take a sip of coffee, open up the newspaper, and still get the punish.
Yeah, absolutely. And that was a fantastic follow-up. Look at these angles that we're seeing from Fi. He knows that as someone is sitting on the platform, that's the optimal place that you want to put out those back airs, his quickest aerial, and fantastic punish moves. Now you got to be careful. Ooh, when you're spot dodging there, spot dodge beats throws, but it doesn't do well against up smashes, and there's the full punish that we're seeing. That takes the first stock from Fi. Now he's coming back into this, no rage at all, but let's see if he can build it up. He's already has Dakpo started off here, but he's not in that percentage yet where rage has been activated.
Dealing with fireballs is really important, and one thing that we've seen from Fi is that he's not afraid to mix it up by throwing out an attack if he needs to, but his perfect shield game is great as well, and that's making it a bit difficult for Dakpo to get some of those grabs that he's looking for and establish some of the early game presence that we had initially expected from him.
Yeah, you know, there's some ways that you can actually deal with fireballs pretty effectively, and I'm not saying Fi use it, maybe he can later on, which is perfect shield, which is an option select. You can do perfect shield and then out of shield forward tilt. So as soon as you do perfect shield, you're already buffering the F tilt as long as you have C-stick set to attack as opposed to smash attacks. Because let's be real here. If you're playing Ike, you're not going to get a smash attack here. That's a hard read. And you're not going to want that set to a stick. He's going to be taken off the top here, though. The tornado, it sends him into the heavens. Are you kidding me?
Did we? That had to be some kind of an error, right? Did he roll into that smash attack, which was like nearly fully charged, and then get hit by the tornado to be taken off of the top on a game that should have been his?
Yeah.
Fight, please. Why you do this, man? Why you do this, man?
Two times now.
I'm just going to go back to doing social media, man. Screw this, dude. I'm done. No, but seriously.